Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality.
Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate love. Appreciate the support. We rolling. 33 years of prison stories, man. We on the road to 100K. Let's go. Let's get it. Appreciate all the love. I appreciate everybody who been more active in the comments. I told y'all I read the comments. I appreciate it. You know, good, bad, or indifferent. Just keep it respectful. But I appreciate the comments. I read them all. And I even get suggestions from y'all from the comments about, you know, things that might trigger my memory of what video I might make. Because you may say something that may, you know, trigger a memory that I have of prison, and that may become a video. So I appreciate all the, you know, interaction that we having with this comment. So salute to all y'all who leave comments, likes, and I appreciate everyone who subscribe. Because as I told y'all, we got 30% of people watching me that's not subscribed, and this is not a threat. It's not a threat, but it is a promise. If I find out you stealing this good energy and content, and you won't just push that button, man, I'm trying to go around or two with you, all friendly, you know, see if you can duck that hook. Boom! It's fast though, but anyway, I appreciate everybody who do subscribe, man. Much love. I appreciate that. Today I want to tell y'all quick joint about another one of these savage moments, man. There's so many of them in prison. So much viciousness and violence, man, that it's unreal sometimes, and I just feel so blessed every day that, you know, I made it through all of this craziness and violence and yeah, I just feel blessed, man. When I think back on these moments, some of these moments, and in any one of these scenarios, it easily could have been me, and you know, I don't ignore that fact at all. So I feel blessed every day to have survived such a ordeal, man. And this is why I tell these stories, so people can understand what's going on in there, so these young people can, you know, evaluate what their life will be like if they mess up out here and end up in there. And I'm trying to tell you right now, it ain't gonna be nothing pretty, and it ain't gonna be nothing nice under no circumstances, period. Even if you don't have to experience these things, just to have to experience the fact of being away from your loved ones, your family, your kids, life, freedom, free will, is just nothing that you want to have anything to do with. So with that being said, this story came up in my mind because I had to go cut my pop's hair, you know. So by me having to go cut his hair, I was thinking about the situation that, you know, all of the things that goes on with this barber shop and this barber and stuff up in there. It's a lot that goes on with it. You got to imagine now, you cutting all of these dudes' hair, all of these hardened convicts and criminals and whatnot, and, you know, you got to deal with all these attitudes that come with it. And a lot of them going, you know, be in the way. You know, they want this, they want that, you know, all of this crazy stuff that you're going to have to go through and deal with. But at the same time, you know, you have to micromanage that. You know, you trying to do what you got to do, and you got to deal with all of their attitudes. Then they get mad when they can't get in line to get their hair cut, or they ain't getting their hair cut when they want to. Then they telling all these lies, man, I need to get mine cut because, man, I got a visit. And, you know, all of the foolishness that you're going to have to deal with is limitless, the foolishness that you have to deal with. But if you could get that job, you want the job because it's the high paid job in prison. You know, it's a top-notch job. It's a 45 cents, a whopping 45 cents. You understand me? An hour. So you getting paid. You understand me? Yeah, 45 cents an hour. That's the highest you're gonna get paid in DOC. So, you know, dudes want that job, but you had to be qualified for that job. But at once upon a time, they was giving the job to people that did not have a barber's license. This created a problem. And the problem that it created was that once upon a time, we used to receive all the barber equipment. We had, you know, the trimmers, we had the oysters, and we had the shears, and we had the barber side, and all of the stuff they provided for us, you know, talcum powder, everything, you know, neck strips, all of this. Well, once upon a time, that came to an end. And, you know, like I say, it always takes an incident in the DOC And their remedy for everything is shut it down, cut it off, kill it. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Now, they can't really do that when you're talking about getting a haircut because you got to be able to groom yourself. But they can take things away from you or make even the job that you have to do even more difficult. And this incident right here is one of them things that made the job more difficult. Now, this incident, I was not actually present when it happened, but it is a well-known, documented story in the Virginia DOC. So I've heard it over and over again. I've even heard it, you know, firsthand from officers themselves about this incident. So when I tell y'all about an incident that I didn't actually witness, I let y'all know that I didn't actually witness it. But I also let you know that it's, to my belief, it's actual and factual because of all of the knowledge that have came out from it and all of the stories that have been repassed and repassed about it. And like I said, I've actually heard these stories from officers who was there when the situation happened. But this was an incident when the dude was supposed to be cutting hair. Bobby was cutting hair on Power 10, State Farm. Now, man, you on Power 10 on State Farm, they had an actual barbershop. A lot of prisons got an actual barbershop where you got this actual spot that they just cut hair in. Some now, and probably then, they had, you know, the barbershop was actually in the block. They just put a chair out there. You have to check out the equipment and blah, 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 and you cut hair in the actual block that you're in. But a lot of places got actual barbershop where you had to sign up, go over there to the barbershop, or the barbershop is in the building, like upstairs or something in a different part. But on Power 10, the barbershop is adjacent to the watch commander office. So the police and the watch commander, the captain, the major, all of them is just right across the hall. And when you go to the barbershop, is a bar's door that the officer has to open the key to let you in. You let in, they ain't gonna have no more than like 4 people in there at a time. They open the door, let you in, you waiting for the other ones to get their hair cut, blah, blah, blah. So it's right there, mind you, across from the watch command office where they call all the shots of what's going on the compound all day long. So this particular incident was, dude was in there supposed to be getting his hair cut. He's supposed to ask for a specific haircut. The dude cut his hair. He didn't like the way his hair was cut. They proceeded to get the arguing over the haircut. Now, mind you, this dude ain't have a barber's license because at this time, that was not even a qualification. So, but, you know, you can tell, dude, I can cut, you know, and if you come up in line to get the job, you may get the job. Obviously, this is what happened with him. So he get the job and he cutting. A lot of dudes that said they ain't like him cutting or they ain't like the way he did cut, but he had the job. Okay, now, from my standpoint, if you don't like the way he cut hair, you heard he couldn't cut, why would you even sit in his chair? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just my opinion. But anyway, he sat in the chair, he got the haircut, he didn't like the haircut, and they got the beefing over the haircut. Now, the haircut is already done. You can't do anything about it. The only thing you can do when you don't like your haircut is shave your head. So they arguing about it, and then you got to sit in there and wait for the officer to come open the door because tell everybody is finished. So you got 4 dudes in there. So he arguing about the haircut. He really arguing about the haircut. The next dude get in the chair. They going back and forth. He really telling him like, man, you know, woo, woo, woo. The haircut, man, I gave you what you asked for. He's saying you didn't. And then he starts cutting the other dude hair. Now, while he's cutting the other dude hair, this dude is getting more and more agitated every time he look in the mirror and see his haircut. He's still complaining like, man, you know, you effed me up, man. I ain't feeling that, and this is crazy, man. Look at my line, man. I mean, this is crazy, man. You ain't got no business in the barbershop, man. And he like, man, what you come in here for, man? Blah, blah, blah. And then he cut his other dude hair, so they going back and forth. So he gets so mad and agitated. Now he's standing up, doing all this animated stuff the dudes be doing, like y'all know the count when they get mad and everything. Like, man, this ain't what it is, man. I'm serious, man. This is crazy, man. Look at my head. So the situation is getting more and more tense. So as it get more and more tense, the barber dude supposed to say, I mean, so what's up, man? He put the clippers down, like, what's up? So he like, man, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? So he go to approach him, and when he go to approach him, the barber dude take off, bang, bang, hit him. He stumbles back, he come back, boom, boom, boom. Now they tussling and rustling and fighting all in the barbershop. So the dude in the chair that's getting his hair cut, the actual dude, he gets up. Other dudes gets up, they move out of the way. The barbershop in Powhatan is not that big. It's really a small room. So they tussling and rustling in there. And somehow, some way, the dude that had got his hair cut end up reaching over on the counter and he grabs the shears, the scissors. He grabs them and they tussling and he start hitting them. Mine, oh, ow. And he fighting and trying to get him away from him, but he hitting them everywhere he can. I mean, he popping them. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's in there is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So now they done made so much noise because like I told you, they right across from the watch command office. So now the police them that came over there, but it's bars. They looking through the bars like, look out, what the other dude said. What's going on? Hey. So they called for the 1033, all this and all that. Police is coming running over there. Now, mind you, they not quick to run up in there because they see a weapon is being used. So when they see a weapon is being used, they're gonna think about their safety first. You can lay flat and believe that. They not running up and they gonna try to get them shields and try to get people to put their little Ninja Turtle vests on and all of that before they run up in there with a weapon. Especially when they see whoever is wielding the weapon is serious. He ain't playing with it. He putting it up in you. So they calling and telling them, stop, man, put it down, put the weapon down. But they trying to get their ducks in a row so they can run up in there. But in the process of them trying to do that, this dude is, he's taking some shots. You know what I'm saying? And he's scrambling. He fighting for his life, trying to get this thing up off of him. And while he trying to do that, you know, they trying to get their stuff together and try to get up in there. In the process of all that going on, man, they turn the barbershop up and, man, unfortunately, man, dude is fighting because you in the midst of fighting and you scrambling, you fighting for your life. The other dude is fighting to keep you up off of him and he got a weapon. Anything could happen. That's why I always say when you pick up a weapon in prison, you don't know what's going to happen. I've seen dudes with a small knife, you know, hit a dude and take his life because of where he got hit. I've seen dudes get hit with that big Bethlehem and, you know, survive. I mean, I seen dudes get hit with the big Bethlehem. I seen Mark Peace put it up in the dude about 16, 17 times. He lived. But I've seen dudes get hit with a small joint and die. So it's you know what I'm saying? It's iffy, man. It's iffy. But in the process of them rumbling and stuff like that, man, dude swung one time and as dude was going back, bam, he hit him in the eye. And when he hit him in the eye, he just collapsed. You know, he collapsed. And he on the ground, blood is everywhere, the barbershop is tore all the pieces, the officers is out there, and then they hollering, man, back up, throw the scissors out here, throw them out here, throw them out there, or get on the ground, everybody just, so he throws the Jones out there, everybody get on the ground, lay down, they come bum rushing in, man, they jump on him and ball him all up and drag him on up out there like a rag doll, because that's what they gonna do to you. Drag them because now they got the advantage, so they gonna drag you on up out there like a rag doll. Get the other people out there, get medical over there to check dude. They jump on dude, they rush dude down to medical, get them to wherever they got to get them. They try to get them on a helicopter or whatever, and the dude ended up losing his life. You know what I'm saying? He ended up passing away, unfortunately, and you know, obviously we know dude got a case for that. You definitely gonna get a case for that. He got a case for that, you know. But that changed everything with the barbershop. You know, there was no more shears, and half of the equipment that we used to get was gone. You know, they ended up giving you just a pair of clippers, a pair of trimmers, and a couple of guides, and that's it. That's all you getting to cut hair. So, from a barber standpoint, you know, you got to cut white dudes' hair, Mexican dudes' hair, black dudes' hair. You need some of this other equipment to really do your best work. But in putting a positive, turning a negative into a positive, if you was a barber, it tightened up your skills because you had less to work with. So over time, you even got better at your craft of what you did. But that killed everything with them shears. There was no more shears in the penitentiary after that, and you also had to have a barber's license now before you was able to be a barber. That's why now when you get on some compounds, they don't even have a barber in certain positions, or they have a barber working multiple blocks or multiple spots because he's the only one qualified because he's the only one who has a license. All of that came behind a dude losing his life with them shears because he did not like his haircut, and that led to an altercation, a physical altercation that resulted in someone passing away. So Those are the things that happen in DOC, man. I mean, like I'm trying to tell y'all, it's an insane world that we live in when we up in there in the survival of the fittest. Going to get a haircut resulted in somebody dying. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure that probably happened out here on the street somewhere before. Somebody done shot somebody or shot a barber or whatever. But to have those type of altercations right there in close quarters, man, and to have them happen the way they do with not with a gun, but with a weapon. This is prison stuff. This is how it goes down. And it's been many, many fights that done broke out over haircuts. I have had to put mitts on dudes over a haircut. And it's just the way it is because dudes are going to be unsatisfied. Dudes are going to have something to say. Everything is not going to be the way you want it to be. You know, and then dudes got so much other stuff on their mind that the haircut could actually be sufficient. It could actually be what they wanted it to be, but they going to see a flaw in it. Oh man, just fix this part for me, or just fix. You don't even have time to do that. You got so many other people lined up trying to get their hair cut, and you want to sit there all day and try to nitpick about what you need. Man, you got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving. But in order to tell somebody that, you got to deal with their attitude. You got to deal with it, and that may turn into something more. You know what I'm saying? Even after your job is over, he might put up on you. Look, man, what was you saying, man, when I was getting my hair? You know what I'm saying? And you in a situation. Because if you put up on me, after I'm assuming you coming with the business, so you in a situation, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's crazy, you know, the way things go down in there, but that is how they go down. Yeah, that's just how it go down. It's survival of the fittest, you know, every day, all day, because, you know, like I say, you dealing with so much. And you're dealing with so many different personalities, so many different attitudes, so many different cultures, so many different, you know, personalities that, you know, something is bound to go amiss. It's just because we caged in. We packed in like sardines, and you dealing with everybody else's issues, whether you have to or whether you want to or not, because of where you at. You can't get away from it. And things like, you know, a haircut, a barber, or you know, or the rec guy, or the pod guy. Dude's gonna have a problem with the way you sweep. You know, you sweeping too close to them, or you cleaning up too much, or if you the shower guy, dude said the showers ain't clean enough. Dude's supposed to clean the microwave. Man, you ain't clean the microwave. You know, somebody gonna say something to you about something, and even if you minding your business, just because of the job that you got, just because of where you at, just because of the irritation and frustration that they going through, that they're going to impose it on you. And when they impose it on you, you have to meet force with force, or you're going to be deemed weak, or you're going to be deemed soft, and then everybody's just flooding all of their issues on you because you become, you know, a bouncing board, you know what I'm saying, a soundboard where they just, yeah, well, I'll die back, he ain't gonna do nothing, and they just getting off their irritation on you. So you're gonna have to stand up for yourself one way or another. You know, that's just the nature of the environment that we are in. But I've seen a lot of things happen and jump off over foolishness, and especially, like I say, with them Clippers, man. Trust me, I did it for 30 years, so I know, and I have had quite a few altercations behind them Clippers. You know, I've had dudes try to tell me when they gonna get their hair cut, or you definitely gonna cut my hair next. I'm definitely next. Yeah, I don't care what you say. I'm getting in the chair next. Man, you ain't getting in. I'm looking at him like, you definitely not, and I'm definitely not cutting it. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know what I'm saying, turns into something. But then you have the other dudes that's in line, so he basically bucking on them too, telling them that I'm cutting in front of you. I got this to do, so this is what's gonna happen. Man, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? So you have to be firm in everything you do, you know what I'm saying? Because if not, people are going to try to dictate what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. They're going to try to run your life for you. So that's just prison. You know, that's just the nature of prison. It's a wicked environment, and I'm blessed every day that I'm not a part of that environment no more. I feel for all my brothers that's still in there, that's fighting for their liberation, because I know what they go through. I definitely do, and I feel for them and I pray for them all the time, because that's just not a place that you want to be. And as you get older, you realize that more and more life is just slipping away from you. You just stuck in this, you know, this time warp that you can't get out of, you know. So, yeah, it's wicked, man. But I remember that incident, it was told all over when you get these barbers equipment, this is why we have what we have because this happened. You know what I'm saying? And there it goes to, you have to get up in the morning, you have to go to the booth, you have to sign paperwork to get the barber box, you have to sign it back in when you turn it in, and they're going to check it when it comes out, they're going to check it when it comes back in to make sure everything is in there. But what is in there is so minute for you to work with. You just have 2 pair of clippers, a pair of trimmers, and a pair of oysters, and a couple of guards. And you are required to cut anybody hair who needs cut on the block. White people hair, Mexican hair, black hair, it doesn't matter. This is what you got to work with. All because of that incident that happened, you know, decades ago. So, yeah, it is what it is, and that's what prison is. You know, these are the things that you have to deal with that, you know, just doing your job could put you in a life or death situation in prison. That's just what it is any given day. So, you know, you're not only doing your job, you have to be prepared for whatever. You know, and I try to make sure that I was, you know, because he ain't no dude can just pop up out the chair and just go crazy, you know. So it is what it is, man. I just wanted to give y'all that. That was another one of them savage moments that I remember that I won't forget, you know, because these type of things stay in your brain. It's insane, it's crazy, but it's prison. And this is why I tell y'all this. I hope y'all share this video. I hope y'all, you know, hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. I hope you give it to a young person who need it. You know, a young person who's unaware, a young person who's misinformed about what prison is, what prison is like. You know, they think it's just a getaway. They going away for a while, but they be back and they be bigger and stronger and better than ever. No, that's the wrong mindset. That may not never happen. You may be going away. Whatever number they give you to go away don't mean you going to finish that number. Don't mean you coming back. Don't mean you're going to be bigger, better, and stronger, and wiser neither. You know, because a whole lot is going to go on in between them numbers. You know, and one thing that may go on may be life-altering for you or life-ending for you. So don't never have that frame of mind that, oh, I can do this or I can do a little time. Nah, you can't. Nah, you can't, bro. You can't. Trust me. You know, it ain't nothing in there guaranteed. So just put it in your mind that I ain't never got to worry about that because I'm never going to put myself in that situation. That's the mindset that you need to have. I'm never going to put myself in that situation to be removed from this freedom that I have right now. So keep that in mind. Like I say, in every lesson, there's a blessing. And the blessing is you have time right now, the opportunity right now, and the mind right now to get it right. Because you're not incarcerated. You're not in that position. So you can make better decisions right now to make sure that you never be in that position. And that's what I want y'all to do. That's what I want y'all to understand. Don't give up your freedom for nothing. Nothing. You understand me? Being incarcerated is probably the lowest form, state of mind and state of position that you're going to be in while above ground without your freedom. You know, because you will be removed from everything that you love and everything that you enjoy. So keep that in mind moving forward in your life. Yeah, in your life and your decision making, man. Keep that in mind in everything that you do. That you out here in this free world, it is a privilege, you know, and don't misabuse that and don't abuse that privilege because they will remove you from this free world and hide you where you may not never be found or seen again. So be blessed. Be appreciative, be humble, live your life to the best of your ability and make it happen, man. Make it happen the right way. You can do it. Believe in you like nobody else. If you believe in you, you can make everybody else believe in you. No one else has to see your vision but you. So long as you see it and you see it crystal clear, you stay focused on that and let everybody else come in if they want to come in, and if they don't, keep it pushing. Y'all be safe out there. Be smart. Make good decisions. I'll see you in a minute. Duck them hooks. Bang, 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 bang. They out there. Peace and love, TBP. We out here.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because I'm rich in personality. you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.